Victory lane, Dylan.
Good morning, my neighbors! Hey, fuck you!
The cage stand. Oh my gosh, oh. Fell.
Is a P-I-G pig.
You got it, man. Welcome to the Rumble Live lineup, where you get top streaming shows like Steven Crowder, Louder with Crowder at 11, Russell Brand, Tim Pool, all the other guys that you see scrolling by. One show after another leads into it, and it's tons of entertainment, education, commercial free. You get extra content. You can sign up for Rumble's Premium, and don't forget, you can download the Rumble app. It's free. Today I'll be talking about Adam Schiff being the scumbag that he is, and now there's, not that we didn't need more proof, but I mean real proof, the kind you need in court of law. Again, I'm not going to get excited till I see him, on America's Most Wanted, trying to swim up a river in Austria to get away from the FBI as they shoot at him. An angry Karen. Who was the angry Karen? Oh, that actress, stupid actress, went nuts. She's not even an actress. She does a reality fix-up show, whatever the fuck. I couldn't pass it up. And then, who's writing these, you or Andy?
That was you, though. Target practice, that's the name of the article.
No, I know. I'm just, target practice. You heard him. That was the article. It was a shooting at a Target in Austin. And our fucking judge, Jeanine Pirro, who now is the U.S. attorney under Trump, she ain't playing games. She's got to change some laws and whatnot. So all that's coming right up here, kids. I had to show you that guy celebrating and falling on his face, the NASCAR guy. There's nothing that makes me laugh harder than people hurting themselves. That's why you see these rings under my eyes. I go to bed, and I lay there more than a half hour. I'll grab the phone, which is the last thing you want to do. Apparently, the light from the whatever. I just did 3 lines of Coke. That might have something to do with it. No. So anyways, but I can't, I'm a comic. I try to write clever shit. Nothing makes me laugh harder than a fucking woman falling off a ladder or a guy falling off a roof and breaking his head. I saw that. I almost shit my pants laughing. As Don Gavin said, there's nothing funnier than a friend falling downstairs. Or maybe one other thing, him catching on fire. But I sit there and I watch fights. Who's not going to watch? I saw a clip yesterday or tonight or this morning. How did I see it tonight? What am I, in the future? Guy on a motorcycle. I think it was L.A. You know how they follow it with a camera and the helicopter? This guy is doing 110, 120 on a motorcycle for a couple miles. And the lady, they're watching it, and the lady's sort of doing play-by-play, the local lady. Fucking sure enough, goes through an intersection, hits a car head on at 100 and something. You just see, I think he just vaporized. She goes, oh no!
Oh no.
He must have, Dallas, when I tell you he was 40 feet in the air, I shit you not. Dead as a door. And that's, think about that. That woman's on live TV. Just watch somebody lose their frickin' life. Now, you and I would go, hoo-hoo-hoo. I'd go, let's replay that in slow motion.
Well, it's funny. Last night some video populated on YouTube about these kayakers 10 years ago, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
This kayaker literally gets pulled out of the water by a crocodile.
Why does that sound familiar? I saw a lady get pulled up. Yeah. Out of a kayak.
Yeah.
Crocodile.
Out of the water, takes him under, gone. And then the kayak floats by, nothing inside of is touched. He's just gone.
When your time's up, it's up. Somebody said that. I was talking about, somebody died in a plane crash, and somebody said, when your time's up, your time. Yeah, but I'm sitting next to him. It's not my time yet. Took me with him, the motherfucker. A crocodile. I'm scared shit, as Dallas knows, of kayaks. I don't like the idea of my legs being under something when it flipped. That makes me fucking nuts. I'm a canoe guy. I like to be towed by a boat in a canoe. I went to school at the University of Maine. That was part of getting in. You had to have good SAT scores, and you had to be able to carve a canoe out of a tree trunk in under a minute and a half and field dress a deer. Can you imagine being pulled under the water by a crocodile? Can you fucking imagine? The wife's at home going, how did I get that lucky? That guy. Nobody's talking to that guy when that plane about a month ago in India crashed on takeoff and 240-something people perished except for him. And he didn't burn, he limped away. Can somebody, why isn't he on every TV show right now? Or maybe they're making a movie about him.
Wasn't his time.
Yeah, wasn't his time. Apparently, 245 other people. What a coincidence. Their time was all up at once. Nobody, I want to see this interview. It's not like he's got burns and he's grotesque. The guy limped away. Like he fell over a cooler at a ball game. What the, I mean, Jesus, literally. And I still remember it, seat 11A. And you know what I've been doing since I saw that story? No, I don't find, well, I look to see who's in it.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping it's an Indian guy. I'm going to go sit on his lap, buy him a gin and tonic. Hey, it's from the Greasy Italian in first class. Why isn't that guy all over the place? I don't understand how he survived that. It was a ball of fire, like a mushroom cloud. I don't get it. Vishnu. Whatever the fuck that is. All right, let's get it going. Let's start it. No bullshit. Ooh. In our Libs Eating Libs segment, I forgot we even had this. I was going to call it, Adams and Deep Schiff. That sounded too much like a Hannity line. God, I love Sean Hannity's a good guy. I've been on his show a few times years ago. But he's such... I said to my wife, we've been watching this guy since whenever Fox came on the air. Early 90s, mid-90s.
Yeah.
Dallas. He hasn't taken a night off. Not one. Nobody's ever sat in his seat and at least that I know of. Well, when he does, it's not him on vacation. It's him covering something live or whatever. So yes, that's not totally true. But I've never seen a guy with a work ethic like that in my life. He does radio during the day, folks. Does his show, and I think he does it all from home now. That's the kind of dough he has. But it used to be Hannity and Combs, Alan Combs. I did his radio show. He's a good guy, too. He passed away. I don't remember ever, other than a few times, like I said, this guy, to do 3 hours of radio and then your TV show, night after year, a robot. And the left, out of all the conservatives and far, they hate him the most. He's very effective with his arguments because he keeps score. He'll bring up shit that Adam Schiff said 19 years ago. And he'll review all the things Democrats did that they're being hypocritical about. He keeps score. And it's very effective. It's not the most exciting shit. So, yeah, I sort of know some of these. I actually sat in Laura Ingram's radio show. Apparently, I didn't impress anybody. Never heard from them again. But I hadn't done radio in forever. Ever rent the car, you can't find that new feeling? Like, that's how I felt in her chair. And anyways, let's get to it. Libs Eating Libs, a Democratic whistleblower. Why am I blowing my ears out? A Democratic whistleblower told the FBI that Adam Schiff approved, Adam Schiff himself, leaking classified information in order to discredit President Donald Trump, according to newly released documents.
Dead man walking.
Let's hope so. The documents, which were, I got a feeling Trump's got a real hate on for this guy. This one, he's not going to let slide. Or Letitia James. The documents, which were obtained by Just the News, were recently handed over to Congress by FBI Director Kash Patel, seen here. at a meeting with Hamas saying, listen, I'm on the inside now. This is what we do. The whistleblower reportedly worked for Democrats on the House Intelligence Committee for over 10 years and reported Schiff's alleged behavior to the FBI in 2017, 8 years ago. According to the report, the intelligence staffer called the leaking, and this is a Democrat whistleblower. He called the leaking treasonous and illegal, in addition to being unethical. He was most recently interviewed by the FBI 2 years ago, 2023. The staffer also said that he personally attended a meeting where Schiff greenlit the leak. Again, this is all out in the open now. When working in this capacity, redacted staffer's name was called to an all-staff meeting by Schiff. The document stated, in this meeting, Schiff stated the group would leak classified information. This is coming in quotes from Schiff, which was derogatory to President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. Schiff stated the information would be used to indict President Trump. This fucking Weasley. Look at him. Oh, my God. I want to...
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist.
The whistleblower stated this would be illegal. And upon hearing his concern, Schiff said, hey, bitches, snitches get stitches, bitches. Something like that. And then he said, what am I saying? I'm a pencil neck. Stated this would be illegal. And upon hearing his concerns, unnamed members of the meeting reassured that they would not be caught leaking classified information. Fucking wrong. Here's a video. Perp walk. They got him. They got him. I like the background noise. Oh, Pam Bondi, where's your boobies? I love the way he turns his head. I wonder who that really was. Probably what, NBA player. Somebody has to verify for me this clip of Caitlin Clark going out of bounds and throwing the ball behind her back for like a 30-yard shot in. I mean, got to be AI if I had to put my life on. Anyways, somebody clarify that for me. Call the governor. John Solomon, who co-authored the piece about Schiff with Just the News, Jerry Dunleavy, said this is the first of several major leak investigations we're going to see over the next several days, Solomon said. You're going to see other major people that were clearly identified by the FBI having leaked classified secrets. He said their own staff turned them in when interviewed by the FBI. And then he said nothing again happened. He added, it's a common pattern. The question now is, and this is what everybody's asking on our side, is Donald Trump's Justice Department, does that dynamic change? In other words, are there going to be some fucking perp walks in the near future? Soon after the report was published, Patel shared it on X, saying that the FBI found it and declassified it. He says now Congress can see how classified information was leaked to shape political narratives and decide if our institutions were weaponized against the American people. You guys better start, I know the wheels of justice grind slowly, blah, 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 blah. But, I mean, we've known this for quite a while now. It seems like we should be further along. And I just love that they get Kash Patel in there and Hegseth and Bondi and Judge Pirro. She said she's actually going to change these laws with these 15 and 16-year-old kids. After shooting somebody, they have to do like community service, washing cars and shit. She ain't about that. She's Lebanese. She'll have their feet cut off. I hope. But seriously, at some point, because think about it, and the left should be upset too. Us regular people have to follow the laws. I keep telling you, if nobody goes to jail within, let's say, what did I say? I forget my timeline. Within the next 6 months, start shoplifting, steal cars, and do what you got to do. Don't pay taxes. Again, don't pay them. I'm going to pay them, but you guys don't pay them. I'm going to laugh. Don't you feel that way? I know you do. I'm seeing it all over the internet. People are going, okay, quit talking about it. We've been saying it on this show for a year. I've been asking the question, when the fuck's somebody going to get arrested? Because that Russiagate, that thing divided this country and did permanent damage to our hard drive. That separated us like unbelievably. We never came back from it, along with a million other things they did to Trump. Not to mention trying to throw him in jail during the campaign. Oh, having him shot in the face. Well, he had nothing. Yeah, they did. Read your history. All right.
Make me a sandwich. Make me a fucking sandwich.
Not with that tone of voice. I made a sandwich last night at 11:30. 11:30, scrambled eggs on a sandwich. Scrambled egg just on toast. Oh, my God, it was like eating filet mignon. Or as my boss, my dad's boss used to say, he worked for this guy who was a real guy, had tons of money, but he, you know, the question was, how did this guy, because he was a bit of a dope. He's at a restaurant with my father and my uncle. That was my uncle's part in the business. He ordered the filet mignon. My father came home shaking his head. And I go, Dad, what's the matter? This fucking asshole. That's what he said. Meanwhile, he was worth millions. Anyways, in our make me a sandwich segment tonight, former Bravo star. First of all, how dare you use the word star?
I know.
I got excited. I thought at a minimum it would be, I don't know, one of those Guido wives from Long Island or Housewives of fucking the Gambinos, one of those shows. You know? No. Former Bravo star Jennifer Welch, widely called for President Trump supporters. Honest to God, I had trouble, and I'm not kidding you, Dallas. I'm like, I want to do this story, but I can't do it unless I show her being an idiot. And you guys, I skip a lot of these clips. I can't, and if I'm watching like Fox, I will fast forward. I tape everything, as you know. I don't watch TV in real time. But when they show like CNN saying stupid shit about Trump, MSNBC, I fast forward because I can feel my blood pressure going up. Yeah. I swear on my mother. President Trump, she said President Trump supporters, they should be banned from all Mexican, Chinese, and Indian restaurants in the United States, saying they should get their fat asses over to Cracker Barrel instead. In a profanity-laden meltdown on her I've Had It podcast, the mom of two, oh my God, somebody fucked this pig, unleashed on white voters who agree with Trump's border policies but still want to frequent restaurants run by immigrants. That's how fucking ignorant she is. The people that own those restaurants and run those restaurants, they believe what Trump believes. They voted for him. That's how much of a bubble she's in, because she was on Bravo, which is a network that, you know, fucking homos love to spoon and watch, learn how to dress, fucking decorate fireplaces, gobble goo. Look at this fuck. Look at me. I'm actually taking the time because I know I'm going to lose my shit when we show them. Unleashed on white voters. White voters. Here she is.
I've had it with white people that triple trumped.
Yeah.
That means white people that voted for Trump because of immigration, whatever, inflation. The three fucking, what was it?
Or I thought they voted for him 3 times.
No, they explained it. That's what I thought it was, and it should be. Yeah. That's how I said too, Doug. But I looked it up. It was 3 things, like immigration, I don't know, voter law, whatever the fuck. The 3 things that made them nuts. But listen to her, and just by listening, you can tell how ensconced she is in this liberal bubble, and she's never talked to anybody in her life that didn't think like she did. And that's what the left is made up of. Go ahead, pigface.
The nerve and the audacity to walk into a Mexican restaurant, a Chinese restaurant, an Indian restaurant, go to perhaps their gay hairdresser. I don't think you should be able to enjoy anything but Cracker Barrel. And if you want to triple Trump, and you want to browbeat DEI, and you want to browbeat gay people, and you want to browbeat black people as you've been doing for
400 years, she says. We've been browbeating black and brown people. And you see what a time warp she's stuck in? Another thing that I've been pointing out, and now it's mainstream, by the way. They call themselves progressives, but they spend more time in the rearview mirror than anybody on the planet. I think I made that point on Tough Crowd 40 years ago. All they do is call themselves progressives, and all they do is harp back to, you are so far behind, embarrassing yourself. Oh, my God. Finish here, whatever you're going to say, whore.
400 years. And you want to browbeat this generation of immigrants that come over here and open up businesses earnestly, pay their taxes. You want to demonize them and call them rapists and felons and all this shit.
We do that when they're rapists and felons. You want to talk to Mrs. Morin? We're doing a story about her daughter being raped and murdered coming up. You want to talk to those people? Hundreds of people have lost family members because of illegal. No, the ignorance on her is just, this isn't an isolated case. This is how your average shithead who votes Democrat thinks. I don't give a fuck if I lose friends. I probably won't because what's going on out there? Huh? I know what's going on out there. The chicken wing place is being held up. The lemon pepper recipe. Go ahead.
When the felon is the teeny weeny mushroom cock piece of shit, Kankles McTaco tits at the top of the ticket. I have fucking had it from top to bottom. White people that triple Trump should be banned, boycotted from enjoying the best thing that America has to offer, which is multiculturalism. Get your fat asses out of the Mexican restaurant. Get your fat asses over to Cracker Barrel, because nobody wants to see your fucking smug ass, teeny weeny, pink arm, big gut around. Nobody wants to see that shit. No one.
Here, suck on the tip of a deer rifle.
Take a big step back and literally fuck your own face.
May you find a lump in your armpit as malignant as the day is long. And may it spread to your, well, you can't. You got no tits. I hope you get Crohn's disease and you shit yourself at your next feminazi meeting. Whatever. These are the broads that have ruined a couple generations, by the way. Well, there was actually women before her. It's a long time. Anybody see the clip of the black woman standing there, and there's a black guy with a watermelon? He's standing on the hood of a car, and he's going to smash it on her head. She knows it's coming. They just think the watermelon's going to break, and it knocks her unconscious. I just thought I'd throw that in there. It's called a waste of fruit is what it's called. Let me tell you something. God, I love watermelon. Fucking Gallagher used to piss me off every time he did that. Anyways, the backlash against this douchebag was swift on social media, with many blasting the lefty host as an unhinged and delusional. Let's get her on this show. It's always the most intolerant and hateful pretending to love everyone, one person commented on the clip. What a pompous, arrogant thing to say, another said. People, really, that's as mean as you can get? She is what's wrong with this country. Now, that's more like it. A third social media griped. Another one chimed in, Uber Karen. I voted for Trump, and I'm having a burrito with chorizo and spinach dip for lunch today. Can I come over? Muy bueno. Welch starred in Bravo's reality show, Sweet Home. And that was about her asshole and 3 defensive backs from the Lions who took her into the locker room. About her this is what she does for a living, luxury interior design business. Let me ask you a question, douchebag. How many Indians or Mexicans' houses have you fixed up for free? Any? Hey, boys and girls, why don't you go to nickdip.com and just stay there for a while, and then come out when you're ready, and we'll have lunch. nickdip.com, that's my website. As you know, September 18th is a Thursday night. I'll be at Hyenas in Dallas, Texas. And then the next 2 nights, September 19 and 20, I'll go to Wise Guys in Salt Lake City, Utah. Then October 3rd, I'm going to go to the Arlington Draft House in Arlington, Virginia. Excuse me. And then October 16th, Zanies in Nashville, where I might call it a career. I don't know yet. I looked around when I did the Tampa gig when it was over, and I was looking around and getting this chill up my spine. I just had a feeling I'm never going to see it again. And I had the best time of my life. Go to the merchandise page as you see stuff fly by. Hoodies, bulletproof vests, flippers. How about the DiPaolo frozen broccoli? Have you tried those? Oh, my God, magnifico. And we have, you know what, the Summer's Eve version of salad dressing, DiPaolo's fizzy vinaigrette. Grow up, Nick. Okay. Anyways, nickdip.com.
Hi. Good night, everybody.